What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Thin Ghost, aka TGTV. You already know. Hit that subscribe button, like this video. Gonna be talking a little bit more about Invincible today, and that's what I do, as well as talking about anime, movies, manga, what have you. So if you like that type of stuff, go ahead and subscribe. But anyway, on to the topic of today. Like I said, this video ain't gonna be too long, and I'm actually outside of my job right now at work. These birds loud as fuck, but it's cool. I'm gonna have some music in the background to hopefully drown that out. But yeah, so I wanted to talk a little bit about the fact that Robert Kirkman pretty much admitted straight up in an interview that we gonna get to see an episode, or at least a scene from the comics of Invincible that I know a lot of people were trying to see. And this isn't like an intense fight scene or a villain reveal or blood and gore or nothing that you usually want to see in Invincible. This right here is actually more of a funny episode that I feel like they're definitely going to put a spin on it, and I'm interested to see how they adapt it. But there was a part in the comic where Cecil Sedman actually asked Invincible if he could go down underneath the water where Aquarius, I believe his name, that water kind of Aquaman type fish thing that was in the Guardians of the Globe that didn't really put up much of a fight in that initial assault at the end of the first episode. But he's the fish guy that pretty much looks and acts like Aquaman, just a much less cooler version. Even, I always thought Aquaman was cool, but it's always funny to pick on Aquaman, and he's just like probably like the worst version of it. I think I trust him more than the Deep on the boys, but still have more of a better time with the Deep than Aquarius. But I'm getting off topic right now. Anyway, he when he died, it was kind of like a hole left in his kingdom. They have like this diplomatic thing going on with the surface, or with Earth. Well, they're on Earth, but you know what I'm saying. They have like an agreement with Cecil Sedman, and of course he made that agreement with a lot of different aliens and a lot of different races, and of course he has a relationship with a lot of different species. So this is one of the relationships that he made, and it was predicated on Aquarius, who was in Guardians, who was in the Guardians of the Globe. What he did there, they had like some sort of agreement. Him getting killed by Omni-Man made things a little you know what I'm saying. So they trying to negotiate with them, to try to figure out how they can stop like a war, or just stop more smoke coming, that they don't want to deal with. So because pretty much what I'm saying is Aquarius had like his own underwater kingdom similar to Aquaman, but he would leave there and he would work with the Guardians of the Globe to help them with certain threats here and there. He ends up getting murdered by Omni-Man, so his kingdom doesn't feel cool about that. They're like, bro, what you got going on? You know what I'm saying? What y'all got going on? Our nigga got killed up there, bro. Like, what's up? So they come up with this thing like saying like, hey, our queen needs a husband. If y'all could send us somebody down here to marry this nigga. I don't think they came out right and said that, because I don't know if Cecil Stedman even knew, you know what I'm saying, that he was gonna get proposed to, or that he had to like do like a marriage thing. I think he just sent him down there to do like some kind of diplomatic negotiation, and then it ended up being that when Mark got down there, they wanted him to marry their queen, who is also a fish, but she's a lady version, and she looks just like bruh. It's creepy, it's weird, and I can't imagine what Mark felt like. It was hilarious. It was a line in there when he was just like, bro, I'm about to lose my virginity to a fish right now. And Cecil Sedman was on the radio, and he was like, nigga, you a virgin? You know what I'm saying? He was like, it was hilarious. But that whole issue was funny, and I want to see how they adapt that in the show. Like I said, Robert Kirkman pretty much just said it. He didn't just outright say it, but he said that Mark is going to be going to a lot of different places in this season. And one of the places that he said was underwater. I don't know too many places underwater in the world of Invincible that have like a prominent focus or a good scene dedicated to it, other than the one I was just talking about, bro. You know what I'm saying? And there's also a I don't know if it's part of a trailer or what. I have to look more into it and make a video later, but I actually saw a picture on Twitter. It looked like it was a screenshot from a new scene or a trailer or something like that, that directly shows Mark underwater with the same breathing apparatus on his face that he had from the comics that I'm actually going to put on this thumbnail. So it's all but confirmed that Mark is definitely going to be underwater. Are they going to adapt the scene that I just talked about? I don't know, but he's definitely going to go underwater. They're going to have an episode where he goes underwater. Looks like he's going to be fighting underwater. Looked like to me he was fighting some kind of big octopus or something. I saw something like that in the background. He was a little bloody. So, you know, he probably got into it with like some kind of creature, something underwater. Like I said, I don't really remember too much fighting in the issue just off the top of my head. It's been a long time since I read it. Mark always gets in the smoke with somebody, or he just always getting his ass beat. So I wouldn't be surprised if somebody threw a few punches at him while he was down there. I think he did actually go to like some kind of gladiator arena or something, but it wasn't really the fight. No, it was the fight, but I remember a part where they, it was funny, man, because they was in like a coliseum in front of a lot of people, and I think like if he won, he had the chance to like he had to have sex. It was like some kind of mating ritual. If he won the Coliseum fight, he had to mate with the queen in front of everybody in the Coliseum. I was just like, bro, what's going on, bro? Like it was hilarious. I'm remembering it now as I'm talking about it, but he didn't really fight nobody for real. He was going against a guy who was like the what? No. I remember. It's all coming to me. I remember. The cracking thing that I'm talking about, he actually did fight against that John in the Coliseum, bro. And that's the part that they showed in that little image that I saw, bro. Yes, bro. He is gonna fight that John, bro. I just remembered it, bro. Like, that's crazy. That's all part of the same thing. It just all came to me as I was talking about it right now. But yeah. However they adapt it, whatever we see, whatever they choose to change up or put in there, whether they stick strictly to the source material or switch it up a little bit, it's going to be interesting all around. And hopefully they keep all the comedic bits in, because that was hilarious. And if it's anything like I described in this video, trust me, you're going to laugh, you're going to enjoy it. Invincible fans, we're going to be eating good at the end of this year. I just wish they didn't split the season, but yeah. Hope you enjoyed this video. I was rambling for a bit. I apologize for that. Hope you're having a good day, night, wherever you are. Like I said, man, like this video, share it around, subscribe. What else would you like to see from this season adapted from the comic? What do you hope that they focus more on? And what do you think that they should just cut out outright? You know what I'm saying? Something that you may have not liked from the comics that you hope that they don't even adapt. Or if they choose to adapt it, you know, how do you hope that they switch it up? Anyway, let me know in the comments. You know I'll be back to check it out, talk about it later. Hope you have a good one. And yeah, talk to you guys later.